We start with that story out of Fargo. 2 weeks ago today, a man armed with guns and explosives shot and killed a Fargo police officer. And he shot 2 other officers and injured them in what the chief described as an ambush. And tonight we find out someone was so concerned about the shooting suspect 2 years ago, they called the FBI. That tipster said back then Mohammed Barakat had a significant number of firearms and he used threatening language. Fargo police confirmed today they did interview Mr. Barakat about his guns, but said none of them were bought illegally, and Barakat denied having any ill intentions for them. But it still raises an alarm and questions in the community of Fargo.
I come from a war-torn country. I came here for peace. I'm here to find American dream.
Fargo is full of refugees, and it sits on the Red River, nearly 4 hours from the Twin Cities. Some people call it a progressive town and a conservative state. The shooting and the suspect is putting its social issues, those of Fargo, front and center. And Jennifer Hoff shows us how leaders are continuing to make and embrace a changing city.
Fargo, North Dakota is a lively city, made famous perhaps by the film with the same name.
Yeah.
But businesses like Josie Danz's keep people coming back.
My dad knew what it could be, and he saw that before anyone else believed in it.
Her family opened a bookstore more than 3 decades ago when downtown was desolate.
It was also sort of where the city sort of dumped things that they didn't want to deal with. And now it's this place that every day I get to come here and I get people through the doors that are like, this is amazing.
This bustling stretch is also home to a popular street fair that 2 weeks ago the police chief said the man who killed a cop was potentially targeting next.
The reality of this city could be totally different right now. And thank goodness it's not.
The chief says Mohammed Barakat focused instead on a car accident where police responded, opening fire on them, the exchange lasting 2 minutes, leaving Officer Jake Waleen dead and 2 others hurt. The grassy hill where it happened, a makeshift memorial now to remember the events that shocked the town, concerning others, how it might react to the violence.
Every city, every community has those social issues, right? And we can't just pretend they don't exist.
Fargo was growing fast, and with that can come some pains. The city knew it needed to address it, but it didn't necessarily know how. So it hired somebody who did.
I'm the first ever.
Dr. Terry Hogan is the city's director of diversity, equity, and inclusion, who hadn't been to Fargo or heard of it.
Never.
A consultant from Chicago, even coming out of retirement to ensure every community here has a voice.
There was no directions on what they wanted me to do and where they wanted me to go, anything of that nature. However, I did my own action plan.
From internal assessments.
It was 10 core questions that I asked.
To recruiting more people of color to every department, including his own, where Hogan is the only one.
It's all about slow and methodical change.
He denounced the shooting, and then when days later, there was a newly placed poster, the name on it, a known hate group.
When someone is trying to, in my view, capitalize on something that I just have no words for it. Hate is not warranted here.
He stood in solidarity in particular with the Muslim community who, despite the suspect's common first name, no one knew of, or whether he was affiliated with Islam, a religion leaders say is a peaceful one.
He was not part of our community. He didn't mingle with us. He didn't come to the mosque.
Fauzia Adi is one of some 7,000 Somali resettled refugees in Fargo, becoming a citizen 20 years ago.
I'm here to raise my children. I'm here to succeed. I'm not here to have any problem.
She still has some questions about Mohammed Barakat and his motives, but knows there's at least one answer for people here to find some peace.
Then we have to find a way to come together and grow together and heal together.
Moving forward as one, even as everything else continues to change.
Fargo knows how to come together. And despite any political differences or any whatever issues, this city shows up and they support each other.
In Fargo, Jennifer Hoff, KARE 11 News.
Now, so far, the police chief in Fargo has said Barakat, the suspect, likely acted alone, and he didn't target any specific group or people or group of people. But that investigation is still open and ongoing.